being transphobic. Okay, and this is gonna be good. This is the same people that complain all the fucking time. We talk about this quite often. How people are unbelievably disingenuous about this, and yet they continue to do it because, well, they have to, right? The thing about certain politics or certain groups is that you constantly have to sacrifice yourself on the altar of social justice publicly for everyone to see. It's kind of like donating blood, right? You have to constantly donate your own part of your soul to progressive politics on Twitter in order for people to think that you're not part of the bigots, right? Or you're not part of the chuds. Well, we have another example, and that example is the same example we pretty much use 90% of the time because they're constantly bitching about it 90% of the time. And that has to do with Harry Potter. So Fortnite has officially announced that they are going to have a collaboration with Harry Potter, which I think is big news, right? And I think it's going to sell like hotcakes. Everybody with a brain can see this being a massive moneymaker for Epic Games, unfortunately, as much as I hate their Unreal Engine. However, because they are deciding to do this collaboration, you have people over on X melting the absolute fuck down. Okay, we're talking about massively, massively, massively melting down because, well, they don't like the idea of Fortnite working with Harry Potter, right? These people must play Fortnite, I guess. A lot of wokies must play Fortnite. Good for them. And they clearly are having a problem with this, right? Anything Harry Potter related is going to turn them into a fucking meltdown because to them, they view, oh, you're making J.K. Rowling money, right? You're making J.K. Rowling money. She's transphobic. She has a war against trans people coming right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is where we're at. And I'm trying to. I have a tweet that I want to pull up really quick that showcases just how ridiculous all of this really is. Um, check this out. This is actually pretty funny. So this tweet right here from Bia B whatever, I don't know how to pronounce this. The thing about the Fortnite Harry Potter collab is that no one takes transphobia enough seriously to boycott over it. So much so that it leads to this wave of lame ass YouTubers and streamers talking about how trans people are going too far or something. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie, but no, true. That's true. So the truth is that nobody does care, right? Nobody fucking cares about what like, who are you? You guys tried this with Hogwarts Legacy and it became $1 billion franchise, right? It became $1 billion franchise. Why do you think you're going to be able to take down Fortnite by telling people not to play this game because they're potentially going to do a Harry Potter collaboration? You know what I mean? Look at this. Hogwarts Legacy has angered one trans developer so much, they created a computer game called Turfenstein 3D, where all the enemies are turfs, with the final boss being J.K. Rowling. This is the definition of the range and shows it was never about tolerance, but power. Again, rent-free. Literally rent-free. J.K. Rowling lives rent-free in these psycho people's minds so much. Look at this. Look at this. Of course, look at this profile. Peggy Rogers. This has got to be a fucking troll, bro. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Peggy Rogers, she, her, geeky, nerdy elementary teacher, of course. Games poorly, not surprised. Proud autism, not surprised. ADHD and LGBTQIA mom. Hair color subject to change. EBGG and CEOs of Screams member, whatever the fuck that means. Hey, Fortnite, if Harry Potter collab happens, I won't be back. Fuck J.K. Rowling and all of her fellow transphobes and gaming franchises that have no problem helping her funnel money into anti-trans organizations. Fuck you. Hashtag no Harry Potter and Fortnite. I care and I'm proud of you, friend. Oh no, I'm sure they're devastated. I love J.K. Rowling. It's actually great. Fuck off. Nobody cares. You cross-dressing freak. Take your attention-seeking bullshit elsewhere. You won't be missed, right? First, no Rainbow Royale. Now they're giving money directly to anti-trans legislator. Epic is actively harming queer and trans people with this collaboration. Hashtag no Harry Potter in Fortnite. Guys, it's amazing, man. The people who would tell us that we overreact when we see a bunch of nonsense in video games, because I've always looked at video games as like there is a level to things, right? Like there's a level to things, right? I feel like at the top of the top you have Veilguard, right? Veilguard is a prime example of what a video game looks like when it's nothing but progressive politics being thrown into a fantasy setting. And then you have something like Elden Ring that, aside from the A and B nonsense, is pretty much an amazing game, right? You can call out both, but there is vastly difference. There's a lot of differences between the two. Now, the problem is with retards of the day like Andy Cortez, you'd realize that for them, they view it as the same. Well, they try to put it the same, and they try to claim Elden Ring is a woke success because it has A and B. Right? This is what I mean by these people not understanding or purposely misrepresenting things. So in any case, these people will be the first ones to melt down at you for having problems with certain things being put into video games. But Harry Potter showing up in Fortnite and now the world is fucking ending. How is that? How is that even a thing? I don't give a fuck about Harry Potter or Fortnite, but reminded that Rowling isn't transphobic. She just wants women to be able to have their own spaces without feeling threatened by some weirdo man pretending to be a girl, because it does happen. Y'all also doxed her. Very normal. Well, good for J.K. Rowling having the ability to pay for security that can absolutely destroy these people at a moment's notice. So good for her to have that. I swear, y'all are just dumb. Fortnite for Harry Potter literally has nothing to do with transphobia or trans people. There are literally LGBTQ people that actually like Harry Potter. Hater the creator, not the project, not the product. This is a good one. Anyone still playing Fortnite since Darth Vader AI bullshit is brain dead. Idiots who say AI images are art. And anyone still playing Fortnite if Harry Potter collab happens is just transphobic piece of crap. So that's a guilt by association thing, right? They do this all the time. If you play XYZ game that I view personally as transphobic, that immediately makes you transphobic because I view it that way, right? Let's see who responded to this. Let's see. This is what happens when you put all your time and resources into collabs instead of original stuff. As for the AI stuff, it's a case of give an inch, take a mile. Big fans of Fortnite don't realize that the game has been slowly killing itself since the whole metaverse idea. Yeah, I highly doubt Fortnite is killing itself anytime soon. As a trans person who plays Fortnite, anyone wearing any Harry Potter skins will be used as target practice. And I hope everyone else does the same. Everyone needs to manhunt the people who buy those skins. Wow. Wow. So you're not escaping the allegations, huh, about trans people being highly violent? So you mean to tell me you're going to purposely target people who use Harry Potter skins? Bro, I don't play Fortnite, but I swear to God, if I did, I'd buy every single fucking Harry Potter skin. And I don't like buying skins, bro. I don't like buying skins. Like, very rarely will I ever do that, but I swear I would do that just for this. Just like I bought multiple copies of Hogwarts Legacy just to piss these people off, bro. It's unbelievable. Trans people have every right to be uncomfortable with Harry Potter things, by the way, but I don't think some of you understand the extent of J.K. Rowling's transphobia. She literally used her funds to pass transphobic law in the UK. Tough shit. Harry Potter coming to Fortnite has been something I've wanted for years. By the way, transphobic law in UK, I find that to be hilarious considering how much the UK virtue signals to this stuff. It just goes to show. Why skip the Geeks and Gamers reply? Because I don't think they were replying to anything relevant. This is from 2023, my guy. Come on. I know how to pay attention quickly. Don't worry, I got you, bro. Are they your favorite? You want me to read it? You want me to read it? I'll read it. I got you. Hogwarts Legacy game features first transgender character in Harry Potter's Wizarding World. February 18, 2023. There you go. I read it. Trans people have every right to be uncomfortable. I already read that one. Harry Potter coming to Fortnite has been something I've wanted for years. I grew up watching these beautiful movies. You seem to think Harry Potter is transphobic because the creator is. You're allowed to like something but hate their creator. Hashtag Fortnite, hashtag Harry Potter. You know? People need to shut the fuck up about Harry Potter and Fortnite. It has nothing to do with transphobia just because the author is transphobic. Grow the fuck up, people. Isn't this a prime example? Hold on, wait a second. Wait. Now, you guys wait a fucking second. Okay, we just covered Andy Cortez trying to claim that the grifters are not saying anything about our creators because they like it. Okay, because they like it, right? That's the whole thing. So you mean to tell me that these people who will be the first ones to cancel you for liking a game that is not exactly progressive enough? These people who are now seeing Harry Potter collaboration with Epic Games, you mean to tell me you're not going to stand by your morals because you like the game? Is that what I'm understanding here? Oh, now we could separate the art from the artist? Oh, now we could say, well, it's not a big deal because I like Harry Potter, and it's now we could do it. So now we have the ability to do it. It is because you guys like Fortnite? Why am I not surprised? It's because it's the free-to-play game. You guys don't really buy games. Have you guys noticed that a lot of people that show for progressive politics on Twitter tend to play free-to-play games only? You guys ever notice that? big time free to play game players. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying I'm starting to see a little bit of a pattern here, right? This is 2023. Okay, these are all old basically. Oh, here we go. Firstly, the transphobia is coming to Fortnite post as a joke. They're not celebrating it at all. If you look closely, you can see the person who made the tweet replied to themselves with a big picture that details all of Rowling's transphobia. Yeah. They said the I'm joking route. Is that what they did? Wenzo says transphobia is coming to Fortnite in Chapter 7, Season 1. Oh, they didn't like the responses they were getting, so now they said they were joking. Got it. That makes a lot of sense. So in any case, ladies and gentlemen, this thing's an absolute fucking joke. If you play Fortnite, I don't usually advocate for buying skins. I'm probably still not going to advocate for buying skins. But what I will say is that if you did this one time, I would understand. I would understand. Not that I would do it, but I would totally understand if you bought at least one. Right? At least one, maybe. We'll see. I know Cole Classic Cage, I think, plays Fortnite. So maybe I'll super chat her and let her, get a Harry Potter skin. There you go. That's like me buying one, but not actually playing the game because I don't fucking play Fortnite. So, all right, let's move. Yeah, it's a prank, bro. It's a prank. Remember that? It's always a prank when things go bad. It's a prank.